Carolina coal miners, I think like 6 generations back. We also just celebrated the 100th anniversary of the March on Blair Mountain. Back in the day, we had immigrants to come to West Virginia. People organized from Kentucky, Ohio, and all over Central Appalachia to fight against the industry because they were living in tents and they didn't even have a living wage. When they fought back, they lived in company housing. They had to use scripts and shop in company stores. As we developed through our history in West Virginia, we had the Mate 1 massacre. Joe Hill organized, Mother Jones organized in the coal fields. And today, we don't have company script, but what we have is still people that are owned by our government. We still have to shop at the company store because we are owned by corporations. Woo. And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't no damn dirty scab. Right?
Yeah.
Today, we are here. People's federal unemployment is ending. The significance on Labor Day of all times. We've had 26 states or governors have already pulled back on unemployment. And you know my history, y'all, I was one of 4 coal miners' daughter and granddaughter. I buried most of my family in the coal industry. Even after my ancestors rise up, and I still stand behind that legacy, and I have my ancestors' blood in my veins. I have given so much to industry. Now Appalachia, West Virginia especially, is plagued by one of the biggest addiction epidemics in the country. We lead in drug overdose right now. And you want to know who the biggest drug dealers are? The people that work in this field.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Capito and Manchin, they're bought and paid for by industry and the pharmaceutical company. Instead of making $175,000 a year, they need to be in jail.
Yeah.
There's a lot of my family not to cancer, but black lung, but also to suicide and addiction, because I live in one of the poorest and sickest states in the country. But I know it's not just us. I've organized with people in South Dakota, Flint. I've run for office. I'm a grandmother and a mother. I would cut my leg off for my children. Why does it have to be so damn hard for these people to do their job? You want to know why? Because they're bought and paid for. We need to get dark money out of politics. I've done everything right. Paula run for office. Paula be a Democrat. Now people that I love, AOC, Cory Bush, they're selling out. They just voted in Nancy Pelosi and the AOC gave $100,000 to the people that are killing us in Appalachia and across the country. That's why I left the Democratic Party and include, in addition to a racist implosion with the Democratic Party in West Virginia, it was icing on the cake for me. As a candidate, I faced more Democratic opposition from the Democratic Party than I did Republicans. But Republicans and Democrats are bought and paid for by the same people. It's a big tent and we're not allowed in it. We don't have enough money to pay these people. See, I'm being run down now. How about that, y'all? We have to occupy Congress. People that are in Congress sat out here for 3 and 4 days, knowing that they could have worked inside the House. But they come out here, to me it was like political theatrics. Slip out, and I'm not even allowed to have a microphone up there. What's the justice in that? So it's time, y'all. I am not a dirty scab. I do not owe the company store or these corporations or my family, or owe them my family anymore. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I'm a proud Appalachian woman, and I'm proud to stand with the People's Party now because I'm ready to raise hell. One of my mentors that used to be in Congress, actually the only congressman I ever respected was Ken Edler. He lived to be 101 years old. He said, I used to be in Congress, then I was an activist, and now I'm a hell raiser. Well, I was an activist. I've always been a coal miner's daughter and grandmother, and I am a hell raiser.
Yeah.